See, this is the way you need to practice the code. See, actually, how insertion is going on, later that how recursion is happening. See, actually from here actually the function has been started, right? So while what function it is, insert open bracket close bracket, something is happening. So when this function is happening inside, again within this function, again the same function has been called. Again these arguments are going to pass to the parameters. Again the function is going to get come. If some value is lesser than that data, again this function, again the same function is going to execute. Now if the value is greater than data, again the same function is going to execute. Are you seeing? So how actually the things are going on internally, this concept is called. So within this function the same function is again called. This is the calling instruction and this is the called instruction, right? So within the same, when this condition is happening, again the same function is going to get called. Clear? So how actually the things are going on, that concept is called as recursion. So this is the way we have to this is the way you all should practice. See how I'm practicing. See, when I want to search 32 or I want to insert the data 32, so first I need to insert 50. Okay, later that when I'm inserting 32, now you need to compare where I need to insert 32. This 32 towards the left of 50 or towards right of 50, I need to search it first. I need to check it. So the value towards the left, right? Why? Because 32 is less than 50. 32 is less than 50. So that means 32 should be inserted towards the left of 50, right? So again towards the left of 50, therefore root left. 32 is less than 50, so root left. Again from root left, now we have reached to that. Now again compare. Now 32 is less than, now where the 32 has to be inserted, from 30 towards left or towards right, which means 32 should be 32 is greater than 30, right? So the 32 has to be inserted towards the right side of 30. So that is what I had done. So now we need to compare. So first we have in the code, first we have written 32 is less than 30. No, the condition is not satisfied. 32 should be less than 30, condition answered. Now after that we came to else if part. 32 is greater than 30, right? Yes, condition satisfied. When the condition has been satisfied, 32 is greater than 30. When the condition has been satisfied, immediately again we are calling the same function. So insert again when 32 is greater than 30, again insert 30, mali same insertion only, same insertion. Again insert 30 right now at where 30 right. So right now we are at 30 right. So that is what. So 30 means now let's assume that 30 address is 3000. 3000 right. 3000 right is what? 3000 right is what? 3500 35. So 3500 with 50. Sorry. Here I did a small mistake. You always has to check the 32 value, not 30. 32. Oh, yeah. 32. Always you need to check the address and the key value 32. So the address and the key value. Here I have written properly, but over there I have somewhat written wrongly by mistake. So Now, so that means here what I'm saying, at 50 again you are going to when you are going to insert 32, where you are going to insert at the left of 50, at the left of 50, what again you are going to insert 32. Now right at where, at the 32 has to be inserted right side of 30. So again you need to insert 32 on the right side of 30. Now coming to here 35. Now where the 32 has to be inserted? Actually insertion has been started from here. Now right now we are here. Now 35. Where the 32 has to be inserted towards the left of 35. Again towards the left of 35. Again we need to insert 32 towards the left of 35. That means from here you are going to insert now here. Now again you are going to insert at where, over here. Now here you are going to here whether empty place is near, no. Now we are going to enter over here. So from here onwards the same function insertion has been called here, again insertion has been called here, again insertion has been called here. So within the same function, same see within the same function at over here, from here that open bracket towards here, within the same function the same insertion has been called from here, again from here, again from here, like that. How actually here inside the RAM, okay, I already told you RAM has been divided into three parts, okay, stack, heap, and for some other data buffer. Okay, so everything the data from 50 it has to move to 30, it has to move to 35. So from 50 it has to move to 30, it has to move to 35, all these things. See, from 50 it has to move to 30, it has to move to 35. Everything is going to be stored inside the stack. This is called recursion. So fast you are going from here to here, here to here. So 50 to 30, 30 to 35, 50 to 30, 30 to 35, then 32. After that, now you need to get back. Now where the 32 is towards the left of 35, now where the 35 is towards left of 30, now where the 30 is towards the left of, sorry, now where the 35 is towards the right of 30, now where the 30 is towards the left of 50. So now from here onwards you have to start. So from here, now at this position right now it is empty. So here I have empty, you need to create a node. Now finally the 32 has been returned. The 32, the return this value. So the 32 has been returned over here. Now from 32 what, now 35 left is 32. Now again coming back, now 30 right is 35. Now again coming back, 50 left is 30. So this is the proper concept of recursion. So by seeing at the starting itself you can't able to understand, you may get, you will definitely get confused. So by doing the practice like this, you have to practice how internally inside the RAM, while we are doing this function inside the RAM, how actually the stack operations are operating, how actually the data is moving, how after finally moving, how exactly it is going to get written from this function. Again the final value, the final address has to be written to the other function. See, this is other function. So all these things you need to practice like this. Actually this is the concept of data structures, and right now data structures is not there in current semester, but still I am practicing the data structures. So see, like that similarly for the search function. So why I am showing to you, so similarly for the search function as well. See, struct node search struct root, later part after last return root right key. Search node struct, after that last return search node root right key. So we have to write the function. After first I have practiced this by seeing the code. By seeing this code I have practiced this later part. I crossed a line and I again practiced it without seeing the code, and I have practiced the code, and after that how actually the functioning is happening inside the RAM, inside the stack, how actually the things are going to be happening, how actually when we search the value, how that value has been found out, and how it is going to be get back um, mm, on the screen, how all these things are going to be happening. This is the way I have practiced. So why I'm showing to you all these things means this is the only way to practice the code very thoroughly. This is the only way. This is the only way you need to practice the code very thoroughly. See how I am practicing and how this is Java. This is C language. This is C language. And this is Java language. After writing the code without seeing, I made the corrections as well. So this is the concept of arrays. See, in the class we for CSE students, I think so. In the class, I already told you we need to create. If you want to create array, in Java. Now, right now, I'm discussing Java. Until now, I discussed data structures and C. Right now, this is Java. So today, this is the concept we have discussed in the class. If you want to create an array, you need to create an array as well as you need to create the objects as well. See. This new is meant for arrays, and the second new, this is the first new, sorry, this is the first new, and the second new is here. This is the first new, this is the and the second new is going to be used to create the objects. I already told you in the C language to create the memory. We are in C language. We are going to use malloc. See, malloc. Coming to Java, to create a memory, we are going to use new. This is the way you need to practice the code thoroughly. On that particular day, see how actually the things are going to be happening. I have written a small diagram on my own. On the day I have written my thoughts in this page. So this is the way you all need to practice the code. Thank you.